Good morning. Buongiorno. Buenos dias. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. And if you're not, I hope that I have some messages here for you that might help you in your situation. If this is for you, if this reading caught your attention in the heading, or if you have, let's see here. If you have Taurus, Sun, Moon, rising in your astrological birth chart, this may be for you. Now, as always, these are general, so just take the messages that apply and leave the rest for someone else. All right, guys, this one's really intense. And it doesn't really surprise me. I've been up since 4 a.m. I'm sorry, I just ate breakfast. I just finished breakfast and the time is ticking. So let me get started here. Okay, I feel like you're trying to manifest something. We got the Magician at the bottom of the deck for the Everyday Witch Tarot. So you're trying to manifest something in your life right now. And you might have this on, you might be coming from a place of sleepless nights. You know, it could apply. I've been sleeping really good lately, but hey, I wake up early, ready to go. That's unusual for me. I have things to do. Maybe you do too. But I pulled some cards out, and there's some challenges in this reading. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let me just start with the first card out to represent where you are at this moment. Eight of Swords is a mental prison. It's that feeling of being trapped and not knowing what to do and how to get out of a situation. And you got that with this card, Three of Pentacles. So you might have had like some issues with somebody, work environment, people at work, more than one person in general. Because there's more than one person in this card. So I'm going to read it as, hey, somebody's got some issues perhaps with the relationship or other people. It could be family, it could be work, it could be another situation in your life where there's more than one person and you had some issues feeling trapped in a situation involving them. All right, and then we got Servant. So the Servant card is like somebody who works for someone else. So I don't know if maybe, oh my gosh. Sorry. My pets are going crazy right now. I don't know if you're in a service position and things aren't going right with your boss, or if you're in a situation where you depend on someone else and they're being an asshole. I don't know. But if it applies, take it. If not, don't. Okay, so your past influences, you have magical abilities. You have the ability to tap in and be intuitive. You're a step above others because you have this ability. You have an ability as the High Priestess to gain answers, knowledge, and wisdom that is deeper from just looking at the surface. It goes deeper than that. Subconsciously, you're thinking about your abundance, living the good life. Perhaps you already are living a good life. You're sitting there with your glass of wine and your cherries or your apple tree behind you. I don't know, that's a seasonal thing, but hey, look, there's house plants. She's sensual. She loves the good things in life, this lady or man. And this would be your subconscious. So whether you're thinking about this space that you want to inhabit or you're already there, subconsciously, that's a very, Nine of Pentacles is independent. It's somebody who is good on their own. They don't have to be in a relationship. They might be, but they're just, you know, they're good. They're good on their own. All right. Now, secret desires and wishes is to walk away from something. Look, he's saying goodbye to his kitty or a kitty, and he's going to be venturing off into a new place because he's leaving this awful, whatever this is in his life, behind. I'm sorry, my dog. Oh, she does this every time I record a video. She gets on there and starts hitting the door, and then I let her out, and then she wants back in, and all right, I'm sorry. Please excuse me. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Sorry about the interruption with my dog. She does this constantly to me. It's expected. So I'm going to pick up where we left off. Okay, so what we were looking at is your secret desire and wish, if this is your reading, is somebody who is about to journey into a new place and they're leaving misfortune behind. And the hidden influence or hidden force behind everything going on right now that you may or may not be aware of, you're leaving this behind. 8 of Cups. You're leaving something unfulfilling. Perhaps you're looking, this is a priest card and it stands for devotion or something with meaning, spiritually speaking. So perhaps you're leaving something behind, looking for more meaning in your life. In the near future, you got a really good card. I love this card. I love the full card, and especially in this deck, it's like, yes, I am ready for the journey. I am going off the cliff, it looks like, but hey, we don't know what's beyond that cliff. We do see a boat, we see birds, we see a lot going on in this photo, or picture, I should say. It's not a photo, I always say that, but here's your house. So perhaps you're moving into a new house, a new location, you're considering buying another house, something like that. Your heart is all in it. Now, in your surrounding environment, we got the Lovers, and this is also, it could represent a relationship or choice, or also it can represent a Gemini or the twins, but you got the Lovers, and I don't know if it represents a relationship, but you got it with Journey in reverse. Now, when Journey comes out in reverse, what that typically means is that if you were in a relationship, somebody might have taken a step back, whether that's you or the other person. It could represent a delay in a vacation, canceled plans with an individual, perhaps. It's your surrounding environment. So you're going to know what that is. Whatever the delay is, some things came to perhaps just, you know, I don't want to say it's completely stopped, but there's something going on where it's not moving with a situation or an individual. Now, moving on to influence of others. First card out was 10 of Swords. This one's a really intense card in this Deviant Moon Tarot deck. And if you like the decks I use, you can look in the description box and there's a link to order the decks from Amazon. But you got this ending, this painful ending with a feminine. And this is the Wife card. So I don't know if you were in a relationship, Taurus, with a feminine, maybe a wife or not a wife, a relationship in general with someone in a feminine energy that ended. 10 of Swords is ending. Or it could be a woman in your environment that is making you feel like you're being stabbed energetically even. I mean, take it how it applies. It could apply in many ways in that card. That's an influence of someone else, and it's not a good one. Or it doesn't look good. Let's just put it that way. Now, the spiritual forces in this reading is extremely interesting, I have to say. First card out, I never got this for spiritual, but it is 4 of Pentacles, and this guy is got a demon bringing him to hell, and he does not want to let go of his material goods. He is hoarding his jewels, his money, his addictions, his, yeah, I don't know. For some reason, her boob is just sticking out, so I don't know. I see a guy who, it's just funny how it plays out. But she's like, you gotta come with me. And he's like, no, I want my stuff. I gotta bring my stuff. But you can't bring your stuff with you to hell or heaven or anywhere outside of the physical, right? And you got it with Death card. This is an ultimate ending. This is the spiritual thing. So whatever this individual in your spiritual is, this is you, whatever you're holding on to in the physical, an idea, I don't know, it's something tangible. It's, you know, you see it, feel it, it's real, it's there. You can't take it with you, there's an ending. So it might even be a relationship or the way you look at a relationship with somebody. I don't know. You might have to end it. It's ended, whether or not you wanted it to end or not. In your spiritual, something has ended so that, you know, you're walking away perhaps, or you had no choice, to something higher, a higher ideal in your life, a devotion, you know, something with meaning, not just, you know, this is the thing. Like, you could value something in the physical, but you can't take it with you. But the spiritual is always with you, you know? So maybe it's just something like that. Maybe you know, spiritually speaking, you're feeling drawn to a practice of some kind that you can devote or do in a daily way. Now, as an outcome, the Knight of Swords came in. Now, this guy, I'm going to look at him. He can be a messenger or a message. Doesn't have to be a person, but usually it comes in some way or another, form, letter, email, from an individual or group or whatever. You know, you don't get letters from nowhere, right? So yeah, let's look at it that way. So you got messenger. This is the future. So what the message is about, I feel like it's a surprise because this card fell out twice. I took it the second time. Well, actually, I saw it when I was shuffling in the bottom of the deck, the pre-shuffle, and then it came out again, and it's surprise. So this could be a surprise message, something that you're not expecting is gonna come in. And it's good news. Sometimes it can be extra money. Like in the picture, this guy got something extra. He gets some fish or whatever, you know. He can cook his fish or sell it, make money, however you wanna look at that. Now, let's look at these cards again. I told you my pets are gone mad over here. I don't know what's going on with them. All right, so what do we need to know? Is there anything we need to know more on this surrounding environment with the lovers and the journey that is there anything more on that? All right, I'm gonna pull from this deck. Let's see what that's about. Surrounding environment, what is that about? I have two I'm looking at that I want to pull from. All right, so there's something occurring with alchemy, justice, and balance. You see Merlin? So, and your surrounding environment, whatever it is, it's just, or it will be, maybe it doesn't appear that way, but there's some balance. So if something's not balanced, it's probably not gonna work out. That's how I'm looking at that. Wherever that is, whether it's a relationship, an alchemical arrangement, there's no alchemy. What do you do, right? You know, not everyone's got that going for them. All right, let's look at the spiritual. What is this with the ending and the Four of Pentacles? Resistance to an ending. That's what's going on. Somebody's resisting something. Okay, now this is spiritually speaking, the horse. How would that apply to you? Accepting help from another, delegating authority. All right, so somebody needs to accept. Well, we already talked about that already. You'd accept an ending, but okay, so do you know how to delegate? Do you know how to ask for what you want? Do you know how to get other people to help you within your endeavor or ask for help? Let me see, do I have that book? I don't think I have that book to read to you with that. Oh, I do, right here in front of me. I'm about to pack up my background, so this will be the last video with this background probably. It says the horse appears on your path to offer assistance. If you're asking a question about your life, the horse says that you will indeed receive help from another to aid you on your quest. Too often do you refuse help from others. Do you sometimes feel that although you give to others, no one helps you? It says you don't have to be alone. You don't have to walk alone. You can get help. And it says that the horse appears to remind you that assistance is for asking. Sometimes you need to be carried to get to your destination. Trust that when the horse appears, help is yours. Remember to ask for it, and also remember to accept it when it's offered. Ooh, ooh. All right, so you need to ask for help, perhaps in your spiritual, for some assistance in your physical world. Ask the spiritual side, I don't know, the universe for help. Now I'm gonna pull another message. I feel like there's more here we wanna look at. What does a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising watching this video? What additional message? Oh, wow, this one wanted to fly out. Protection. Oh, look at her and her baby. She's got pretty hair, like my daughter. It says your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected. All right, any other message? I'm gonna pull one more from my mermaid deck. Oh, this is a cute little kiddo. Look, it has fuzzy hair. Oh, isn't that sweet? You're safe, my friend. All those sleepless nights for nothing. All right, what else do we need to know, Spirit? Okay, this is silly. It happens that way. You know how we talked about, this is the message for you, is you need to accept help. Accept heaven's help, it says. So, I don't know what you believe, but it says you've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Wow. All right, so somebody has a resistance to receiving help in this equation. Is there anything else we need to look at today? All right, I'm pretty sure I told you bottom of the deck was the Magician. If I didn't, I'm gonna tell you now. You have the ability, you're trying to manifest something. Let's just do this overview here. Yeah, definitely you're walking away, you're leaving something behind. What you're gonna need to do is think things through. In fact, I'm gonna read you a couple keywords in this. I feel like that whatever your situation involves today, it's gonna require some contemplation, reflection, planning, decision-making, judgment, visualization. It says if this issue that you're going through right now involves love, you need to find a way to resolve the situation, repair a relationship, or move it to a new level. Ooh, that's interesting considering there's something that's stepped back. Now, if it's obviously, like, if it's not alchemically aligned, it's not gonna work. So, I mean, you could do whatever you want, it's just not gonna work, right? But it says if it involves work, new strategy needed to beat competition, careful analysis is needed, and identify the right action to take. So, if it involves your health, don't take any risks, it's not worth it. Okay, my dear, lovely Taurus, I hope you got a message here today. Many blessings. I will see you soon, hopefully in my next location.